It is Thursday, October 5th, 2023, and I am. Um, had a pretty good day at work today. Uh, kind of reviewed some stuff to make sure I know what I'm actually working on. Um, so I don't know, it was a little painful, but not too bad. Uh, Reading long documents is not necessarily my favorite thing to do, but hey, what do it's kind of necessary a lot of the time. So, uh, had a meeting with my boss, just like a normal schedule, like every 2 weeks we have a meeting just to talk about stuff. That was good. Um, I kind of brought up something about how, I've been working there for close to 3 months now. So it's like I kind of thought I would have things figured out better at this point. And he was like, "Oh, don't worry about it. Like, you're doing well, and everybody still feels like that, even if they've been working here for a long time." So, uh, I don't know. I hope I actually am doing well, but I mean, I suppose I probably should trust him. No, I mean, I should. I do. So I guess, but then I just also feel like I should just, I don't know. It's an interesting situation because I don't know. It's to some extent, it kind of feels like I work better under pressure. Like, I don't know. But at the same time, it's not really a good state to be in constantly. That's it's something that I have to figure out for myself, I guess. Um, the other thing, well, first, I guess the second thing was I was planning on streaming after dinner tonight, but because that's I used to stream on Thursdays, right, more often, but Thursday night football, and I can watch it. Uh, so as currently, um, Amazon Prime has like the deal going on with Thursday night football. So the idea is that did I have I talked about this already? I feel like I talked about this with my dad and then I talked about this with my brother, but I don't think I talked about it here yet. Maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna say it again, I guess. Uh, so Amazon Prime Video is like supposed to be the thing where you go there to watch Thursday Night Football now, but for whatever reason, since Amazon owns Twitch, they just stream it for free for everyone on Twitch. They don't really advertise it because why would they do that? Also, why are they doing it? Now, I'm actually noticing that my microphone volume seems to be kind of high. Interesting. I don't remember messing with it, but maybe I did. So, anyone can just watch Thursday Night Football for free on Twitch. Because why not? I have no idea why they're doing that. So, I guess I could stream now. I don't know about that, though. Maybe I'll stream tomorrow after work. How about that? I haven't streamed for a long time, so I need to do that again. Okay, so the other thing is that I finished the first color on my cross stitching project. Ta-da! You can kind of the light is kind of bleeding through. You can see some of the strings along the back. Uh, I also wasn't happy. I told you before about how I wasn't really happy about this area up here. That I probably would have chosen a different color if I had seen that already. I wasn't also happy about this over here, but the rest of it was pretty fine. Um, there were a couple here that, like those right there, that I wasn't happy about. So let's see. Um, we have the center. This over here is all the way at this edge. It doesn't go out any further than this, and this down there is the corner down there. So that's that corner. So here's the thing though, like I kind of want to show it to you guys. I always take pictures of these after I'm done with a color. Um, and I guess this was considered charcoal, although it's kind of brown for a charcoal. But I guess charcoal is kind of wood derived, so whatever. I guess. Um, I'll always take pictures of these when I get done with a specific color or a certain. When I get done with every color, I'll take a picture. But I I could have started on the next color, but I waited to like show you guys because I think that makes sense. Because then you guys get to see how long it takes, and well, I mean, you guys as in me in the future. So I'll get to see how long it took each color later instead of just like being able to look at whatever date is in the picture metadata. Excuse me. So the thing is, the next color I want to do isn't used very much. Excuse me. Um, it's nearby this stuff on this side, uh, and then it kind of it goes down to like not the exact corner, but around the corner down here. So it's not, and that's all. That's the only place where it's used. Um, the uh, the symbol for it on the chart is pretty distinct. So I'm pretty sure that it's not anywhere else. So that's not a whole lot. So if I get that done this evening, then I like won't be able to do anything else on it until I wait a day and show you guys again. Um, so I don't know. Maybe I think it makes sense. I guess I don't really mind hitting the pause button every once in a while. But when I'm in the zone, I don't know. I haven't decided what I'm doing with that yet. The other interesting thing is that there are no half cross stitches in this entire thing. But if you look in there it looks like there are some half cross stitches. Those are not half cross stitches. Those are 2/4 cross stitches. Which, I mean, if you do the mathy thing, that makes a half cross stitch, but that's not how, it's two different techniques. So uh, I don't know, I found that interesting. um, Eventually there's going to be some back stitching over it, which is why they're separated. Okay, and for those who don't know, back stitching is basically outlining, so there's going to be some outlining over those, so you don't want to put a whole stitch there, I guess. I have no idea how cross stitch patterns are made. I've thought about this before, but there's no way. I mean, like, well, okay, maybe there is a way that somebody, goes in and, like, decides what every single stitch is gonna be. I don't know. It seems like you could computerize it and do something that way, like to some extent at least. I don't know. I'm actually kind of curious about that. But it's like, did somebody actually decide that that needed to be 2/4 cross stitches? You know. The other thing is, there's also 3/4 cross stitch. There's also 3/4 stitches in this, and I don't know if that's the technical name. I would really like to have I would like to hear from people on that. I think when I asked my mom about this for like some of the other projects that I did, uh, she referred to both of those as quarter cross stitches, which makes sense. But like, I think 3/4 cross stitch makes sense. I don't even. Does anybody even know what the difference is? Like, do I have an example here where I can show? Well, not really. How much do I want to explain? If you're confused, write something in the comments and I'll explain it. Like, that's all you have to do. Just if you would like to know more about something, just ask. That's it. I mean, try to ask a good question. Like, I don't know anything about cross stitching. What do you mean when you say quarter cross stitch? You know? Not like, I'm confused. Help? You know? uh, I would love to answer questions that people have. Like, I don't know. So, the more specific, yeah, I guess the more specific you are with your question, the better I'll be able to answer it. There's something else I was gonna say. Oh yeah. Also, every time I show you guys this, uh, every video that I show it to you in, I want you to guess, what it is. Um, so this is just after one color, like I've been saying. Uh, Looking at the pattern there, this does actually kind of block off certain areas, and you know, um, this shows you some shapes of what the final thing is going to be. But I would be surprised if anybody gets it from this. And if you know, like if you've seen this pattern before, uh, don't put it down. Let other people have some fun guessing. Um, but if as long as you're guessing, go ahead and guess away. Uh, oh yeah, I guess the other thing was I could show you the back. This is what the back looks like now. Uh, Actually, you can't see much difference between the front and the back. Uh, but those of you who are cross stitchers, rate rate the back. Uh, I could have been more efficient at the bottom, at this bottom corner there, but I decided to, instead of like trying to bounce from one area to another, trying to use the least amount of thread, I decided going back and forth just to get, because um, there's a decent amount down in that corner, so going back and forth was what I decided to do there to kind of keep things even and looking the same rather than trying to jump around and use the least amount of thread and the least jumps and stuff. The other areas, there weren't a whole lot that were just all in a row. So I did kind of have to jump around and plan that out better. And I guess the sun's going behind a cloud. It was actually pretty cool today. It was not very warm. So it was very nice to walk around. My boss and I, we do our meetings walking around the building a couple times. So it was very nice to do that today, actually. So, I don't know, I guess I've been talking for like 15 minutes just about like cross stitching, so I guess we'll say that that's enough.